What is up? So I got an Orchid Mantis game for you today. I technically have two, but this one is the only one that counts. But yeah, I've been experimenting with Orchid Mantis, and I found kind of two situations for him. I definitely think he's not good, but I had one game where it did feel good, though the game got pushed off my match history. But it was against Ninja, and it was I hit llama ahead of curve and with bluebird, so I was scaling llama, and then I hit orchid mantis, and I think orchid mantis feels good with llama, almost better than it does with like buffalo and owl, because the llama's like you don't have to invest into it; it's passively scaling, where the orchid mantis requires resources, and then you have to hit dragon, and you kind of just don't level your orchid mantis until later. You're always going to level your dragon first. And while the orchid mantis is level 1, you can kind of just buy units, fill in that 5th slot with something useful. And then once you get it to level 2, that's when you want to actually level your orchid mantis and just keep the unit, or keep the mantis spawn. That is, the mantis spawn's actually pretty good once it gets to like around over 20 stats, and it's level 2. It being level 2 is really important. But until then, usually just like cycle in a mantis shrimp or whatever. Whatever is the best thing to end on. But this game was interesting because of there is a weird mechanic with Doberman and Orchid Mantis, but we'll get to that when we get there. Here I'm drawing. Drom hit drom. I love just buying any drom I see on turn 3, see what happens. Take a meat bone. I'm kind of only rolling for another drom, or hitting that gecko is pretty unfortunate. Maybe I should have froze the meat bone, because this situation's bad. I'm guaranteed wasting a double drom buff, which never feels good. Let's see. Okay, I do get another drom though. Hopefully we'll hit Doberman. We have 2 tier ups. Okay, lobster's good. Hopefully this one's Doberman. Nope, it's a tar. That's fine. We'll lock the tar for a turn. We really want to get stats on a tier 4 to help deal with the peacock. When they have rabbit peacock, you want to be spending turns 5 if you can. Usually you need Doberman or llama to do this, or drom and llama to do this. But you want to be preparing a salt target. And drom really helps with that, because I can just keep this tar locked, and then eventually I'll hit salt. So he's going to get the double drom stats and the lobster stats. He should be able to deal with the peacock. But here I might just buy him now. I think this is fine. I do just get the lobster stats now, and I have good odds to win this turn. Oh, that's not looking... Oh, that breakpoint's rough. I think we might have gotten there if we had one more attack. Yeah, we probably should have just cooked the tar another turn. Okay, we'll cycle in toilet paper probably. I think we can cheese them. Yep. Oh, and then I've seen the... See, when you get a shop like this, you get the can, another lobster, you got 4 lives. It's just, now you know, okay, it's time to pivot. I'm definitely just going to pivot my board. Hit the salt. Go ahead and lock that. Hit the Doberman. Said I'll start cooking Doberman now. I think it's fine to just cook them from these turns, especially with the double lobster. Toilet paper gets us there. Let's see. Do I still salt the tar knowing I'm going to buy the Doberman? Yeah, I just don't. I think I actually take a late caterpillar. With 4 lives, this is just fine. Let's see. Yeah, probably going to just sell out a gecko now. Yeah, and then I'm going to buy the smaller Doberman. That way this one can cook. And then I'll rice Strom or Caterpillar. It doesn't matter. They're all getting sold. Let's see. Yep, he plays around the toilet paper. It's expected. We got 4 lives to work with, though. I have found Rabbit to be very oppressive here recently, but not necessarily against Pack 2. Just all the other packs. But yeah, Drom hit at Orchid Mantis. Hit the Caterpillar. It's pretty nice. Just gonna stack that. Buy the lionfish. I think I'm gonna buy this Orchid Mantis too. I just kind of want to fill out my board. And now, something very important to notice. This Doberman has one more attack than this Orchid Mantis. It's very important. Their attack order matters a lot. Because if the Doberman is less, then it will summon the Mantis. The Mantis will be a tier 4. It'll disable your Doberman. You gotta make sure your Doberman stays higher attack. And here I was gonna have to 4-squad anyways, so I can just sell out. I find the Stonefish triple. I don't really care. I rarely go for the Stonefish triple. Oh, we get the giant Doberman. Will we win it? Yeah, we'll win this round. Ooh, we tie this round. Kinda wish the Mantis would spawn behind this guy, but you know what? It is what it is. Gonna level Doberman, see what I get. Hit Dragon. Dragon actually seems kinda good on this board. I think Orchid Mantis has to have Dragon to be good. Otherwise, it's just not really takeable. So I had to take my Lemon, Freeze Chinchilla. Chinchilla is just a great cycle unit, costs 1 gold. He's like the pig of this pack. Doberman getting great value. Oh, barely lose that. That's okay. I think, so yeah, I reposition. I want to put the stats on the Orchid Mantis. But I will correct myself, realize that's a mistake. Here I can cycle this beaver. Alright, now I'm not allowed to cycle beavers. And it's because of the Orchid Mantis Doberman attack order. I gotta keep Doberman 1 above the Orchid Mantis. Otherwise, we're gonna lose our coconut and 16 attack. Find the dragon. They just maybe bought the dragon. Really looking for the chocolate. Don't find it. Decided to lock salt. This is to help me deal with the peacock. I can salt the Orchid Mantis. Doberman value. Looks good. Doberman still is just a great unit. Now we can salt that man. Can't pancake the Doberman, otherwise we'd lose our attack order. Gotta keep that in mind. Take 1 cycle, roll twice for chocolate. Still no chocolate or other dragon. I probably should have just stacked this dragon by this point. See how our positioning is. They find mushroom mammoth, mushroom deer is kind of annoying. Salt doesn't find good value. Oh, we tie. That's okay. We still have scaling advantage. We're just not scaling super fast until we find this dragon level. Decided to take a toilet paper, just remove the mushroom mammoth, stack the dragon finally. Yeah, and I just buy a Doberman, or not, I buy pie on Doberman. That way I'm able to cycle beavers again, not worry. It makes the gap between these 2 attacks a little bit larger. Still just trying to find my dragon level, but at this point I should just cycle every tier 1 and get out of the dragon. Salt, not good there. Coconut's wasted on deer. Yeah, we're not making it through this turn. Gotta just find the right positioning. Let's see. Do we ever find the level in Dragon this game? I think at this point he's on 2, I'm on 1. It's just cycle what we can. I think I might switch to tennis ball. Which sounds crazy. Okay, I don't. But it doesn't look that bad with this 1-up mammoth and this boar with melon. Still no dragon level. Kind of just want the Orchid Mantis level at this point. Move mushroom. Gonna waste our coconut. But oh, ooh, it barely didn't matter. It was a close one. Now we're gonna pick up the tennis ball. Really just for odds to pop melon. Like, the odds that he stacks a mammoth on that are pretty high. See? I kinda do want my Orchid Mantis level, but it seems so far away. Here I'm just gonna take both these cycles. Pretty sure I do end up leveling this Orchid Mantis this game, but there's not a lot of time left in this game. I still have yet to see a chocolate by turn 15. It's pretty unfortunate. Or we saw one chocolate earlier, but that was the last time. We did pop that. Okay, our coconut's gonna get wasted, but doesn't matter. We win that fight. Oh, decided to stack this Orchid Mantis. If I hit the chocolate on it, which I finally do, it's pretty good. Here, I considered selling the dragon, buying the mantis shrimp, but I decided I'd rather just keep the pancakes. The mantis shrimp probably won't do much. Yeah, just rock this. Change my positioning up. I get the big mantis summon. So yeah, now he's leveled up. Now his summon is going to be a 24-22. That's pretty good. It's pretty sizable. And it's really good with Dragon, because Dragon like hard caps you at like scaling 3 units, and this way I've kind of scaled a 4th. He doesn't get an equipment, but he is large. Even though we waste our coconut, we have so many units like Stonefish that can value trade, and we get there. But yeah, I do think Orchid Mantis's best line is like a Bluebird Trotfish Llama line into Orchid Mantis into Dragon. This game was a weird like draw pivot angle. But yeah, Orchid Mantis definitely needs Dragon, and you gotta prioritize leveling the Dragon over the Orchid Mantis. He's still not a very good unit. Okay, here is kind of an Orchid Mantis game. I think I don't even know why I went Orchid Mantis this game. I think it was just, I was winning so hard I could afford to be silly. It's against Pack 5. Yeah, that'll do it. Pack 5 got a little over-nerfed. Pack 5 might be the weakest pack. The thing is, its high roll line is still super, super good. But its average feels really bad. Like, it has, like, just less lines, and the good lines are just better. It's kind of unfortunate. I think the game, though, just to speak on competitive right now, is close to balanced. I think if they nerf Turkey and they nerf Whale, Pack 1 is in a good spot. Pack 1, to me, the only 2 units that are a huge problem is Turkey and Whale. Like, they're absurd units. They're basically tier 6s, but one's a tier 4 and one's a tier 5. They're just way better than the rest. Other than that, like, Rabbit is a little strong right now, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. I really think they just fix Whale, even more so than Turkey. Whale's such a problem. If they fix Whale, the balance of Pack 1 it'll come down to like the other packs levels. Even on like Pack 2 has the most counterplay to Whale, and almost every game I lose against Pack 1 is to just a Turkey Whale board. And I'm okay with being countered by summons, but the Whale just being able, like, the Whale's not just a unit that gives you a summon, he has a boatload of base stats. And then he gets to multiply the base stats of any unit you'd like late game. It's just an absurd unit. I think Unicorn probably needs to be buffed a little bit. And that's it. I think Pack 2's in a good spot. I even think Pack 3's kind of in a good spot. Pack 4 kind of got hit a little too hard with the Fig change, maybe. But I still think Pack 4's probably in a fine spot. I really think you just nerf Turkey Whale, buff some of the weaker builds in Pack 5, and the meta is looking good again. Yeah, I think a lot of people were disappointed by that. Just the Turkey Whale remaining unchanged when they are by far the strongest units. Yeah, this for sure looks like on a normal day I would take an Eagle here, but I decided, oh well, I can get away with the Orchid Mantis. I do have the Bluebird Tropfish, but I'm just kind of winning this game so hard because they don't have a meta build. They have some kind of silly build. Therefore, I'm just going to win. They have Chimera in the back. I guess the 15 damage snipe's better, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, they can kind of never win this game. Yeah, I think the game is definitely heading in the right direction. And the devs be listening to us now, and I think that's pretty huge. As long as they just, keep a filter. Because, you can't listen to everybody in this game. Because some of you are bad at this game. I hate to be the one to tell you, but some of you aren't good at this game. And you recommend changes, and they're just not good. If the devs listen to the people who are good at this game, then I think we're on a good trajectory for a good competitive game state. And I'm a big believer. People talk about, oh, if you do this to competitive, you'll mess with arena. I think if competitive's good, arena's good. I really do. I think that it will just trickle down and make arena good. But that's just my opinion on it. There are some things some cases where that's not true, but for the most part, I think that is true. But yeah, if you like the video, maybe subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.